Hello YouTube, this is the Duct Tape Foundation, and I'm coming at you with a tutorial on my personal design wallet called the Folder Wallet, and you might have just seen the introduction video to that. If you haven't, you can go ahead and click the link right here. So it'll be there for a few seconds, the link. And so without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, for this tutorial, you are going to need all your normal materials, like a ruler, a cutting board, or at least some hard surface that you don't need to get damaged. Obviously an X-Acto knife and duct tape, but there is going to be one more material that you are going to use that you do not usually use, and that is Velcro to keep the wallet sealed in the end so nothing's falling out. But that's not important until near the end, so let's go ahead and get started on the tutorial. Okay, so your first step will be to cut out 4 strips that are approximately 4 inches long. And so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and peel up your first strip. And you're going to go ahead and make a duct tape fabric. So go ahead and take another piece and just simply lay it on top of it, just like that. And then your next step is to line it up at around one of the inch marks. And make sure that it goes down to exactly 3 inches. So go ahead, line it up right there. And go to the 3 inches mark. And seal it up. And then go ahead and cover the last side. Just like this. Okay, so your next step is going to be to cut out 3 strips that are about 3.5 inches, and then 2 more strips that are approximately 1 inch, something around that. It doesn't really matter because it's the length of the duct tape. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take your first 2 strips, like this, and place one directly on top of it, just like this. And then your next step is to go ahead and take your last 3.5 strip, cut it almost directly in half, create your little bit of a rounded edge so that way it gives you a nice clean, smooth look. I failed at cutting this in half, just saying. Fold it over. And then apply all of these strips on the sides and on the bottom so that you can seal up your wallet. Or seal up your credit card holder to the wallet, at least. And to do that, you just go ahead, put them on each side. And just what I noticed is, right here and right here, it does look like the strips do line up, and that's kind of funny. But that's not our point right now. And then go ahead, take your other half of the strip, put it right on here, and then go ahead and apply it to the bottom of your little duct tape fabric just by doing this. And you want to get it almost directly into the middle, so be careful when you're doing that. And then fold over just like this. Okay, I hope you remembered how to do this because you're going to make the exact same thing once more. So go ahead and make another one of these, exactly the same. Okay, so I did go ahead and made that other sheet exactly like this one, as you can see, about the same size on every side. And I did forget to tell you, you could add a rounded edge to the top of your little sheet. You don't really need to, considering you're not going to have anything touching there, but if you want a cleaner look, you can go ahead and do that. But for your next step, you're basically just going to be making another one of those credit card holders, except you're not going to be attaching it right away. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead, take your first 2 3.5 inch long strips, and you're going to need to cut out 3 of them. So go ahead and take your first 2, make a little bit of a duct tape fabric, just like this. And actually with your third, you're not going to do what you usually do. You're going to actually cut it in half. And what you're going to do is you're going to tape half of it to one side like this. And you're actually not going to fold it over. You're going to go ahead, take one of your sides with the credit card holder. You want it to be able to open right here. And you just want to go ahead and stick it onto your fabric with the credit card holder, just like that. So there you have it. There's the credit card holder right here. Then there's this little flap in the middle. And then you're going to go ahead and attach it on the other side by simply going like taking your other fabric. Sorry, I can't pick anything up for a second. And you're just going to go ahead and simply attach it like this to your credit card holder. Flip it up like this. And then simply just place it down. Again, with the credit card holder, you want that to be going up. And so simply place it down just like this. And then when you fold it over, you have your two credit card holders here, and you have this one little flap in the middle. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to connect them all. Okay, to connect this one little flap to the sides, what you're going to do is you're going to cut out two strips that are 2 inches long and two that are just 1 inch long. So you're going to go ahead, take your first two, and you're going to do what you usually do with your strips, which is make a fabric. So go ahead and do that, just like this. There you have a little fabric. And then just take one at a time. Just take one first, and go ahead and attach it. And then what you're going to do is you're actually going to place it down like this and stick it to your one little flap in the middle, so like this, so it's even. And then you're just going to fold it on the inside of there, kind of making a little bit of N shape. So you're going to fold it like this, just fold it in and then fold it back out like this. Then you're going to go ahead and close it. And then you want to tape this remaining part. You want to tape it sticking down to this side. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Just take a piece of tape. Go ahead and stick it to whatever's left. Just like this. And then you go ahead, flip it over, and seal it down on the back of your wallet. So there you have just one side connected like this. You're going to go ahead and do that to this side, and then over here and over here. And then we'll move on to the next step. So go ahead and connect all those sides, and we'll move on. Okay, so I did go ahead and I did seal off all the edges, so it does have that accordion folder look. And so there is only 2 more steps left, and the last one is to go ahead, seal up the bottom, get all that sticky side. So as you remember, it is 4 inches, so I just went ahead and took a 2-inch strip and I cut it in half. So go ahead, cover half of it, then flip it around and go like that. And then go right here, right about halfway over, and then fold it over again, and bam! Your last step that you want to do though is to get out Velcro. You probably want the strip to be a half an inch wide and 1 inch tall, and just go ahead, stick it on here and here, and then you'll be done with your wallet. Okay guys, that's all for the tutorial. I hope you'd enjoyed it. It is a quite nifty wallet. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out.